Hey guys, Fest here, back with another Call of Duty Ghost gameplay commentary, and today, you see the title on the screen, Dome again in Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm not talking about Strike Zone this time, but before I get into it, quick note on the gameplay, it is a Chasm domination game. I usually do horrible on Chasm. I think we pick up after I get my first 2 kills, because I figured I'm a momentum player, I just got 2 kills in a row on a terrible map. That means that this is probably going to be a good game. So I started recording it for you guys, and it turned out to be a pretty good game. This was 1 or 2 games after I learned to play cautiously in Call of Duty Ghosts, and this is that strategy at work on Domination Chasm. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. But getting back to the subject at hand, Dome is coming back in Call of Duty Ghosts, and not like you think. You've seen on my channel, or hopefully you've seen on my channel, that Dome is actually back in the form of Strike Zone. Now, given Dome didn't get bombed by a KEM strike in Modern Warfare 3 and completely change, but it is exactly the same as Strike Zone. Strike Zone is just reskinned. So that already got me mad that Strike Zone was being sold as pretty much Dome, a map that we had already bought in the past. So we're basically buying the map twice. Now, the interesting part about this is, it was recently leaked PC images of new maps that were going to be coming to multiplayer through the form of DLC, downloadable content that you actually pay for, that Boneyard and Dome are coming back to the game. For those of you that don't know, Boneyard is actually from Modern Warfare 2 Scrapyard. Boneyard was the codename for that. So Scrapyard, which I liked as a map, and Dome are coming back. Now, don't get me wrong, I love when classic maps return. When Crash returned to Modern Warfare 2, I loved it. I've bought every piece of DLC, period, and I bought every piece of DLC that has returning maps because I love going back to those maps and playing them on the new game. But, in a way, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm extremely happy that Scrapyard is coming back. We haven't seen that since Modern Warfare 2, so I'm glad they're digging back to maps that we haven't seen in previous games. Like Modern Warfare 3, if they brought back a map from Modern Warfare 3, then that would be okay, it's Modern Warfare 3 map, I'd still buy it, I'd still be happy, but that they're digging back that far to maps that they haven't brought back yet. What I would really love to see is them bring back Crash, which isn't going to happen. That's my favorite map of all time for those of you that don't know. Crash has already been brought back, but Backlot and Ambush from COD 4, 2 great maps. Backlot was probably one of my favorite maps of all time. And Ambush was an overlooked map. I actually really like that map. Backlot, I know for a fact, would probably play well on the game that we have now, Call of Duty. Ambush, though, I'm not so sure if it would play so well. But Dome coming back. We paid for it in Modern Warfare 3 as an original map. We paid for it again as an original map in Call of Duty Ghosts. And we are going to pay for it again as DLC. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Why Infinity Ward, unless they give it to us for free, which, judging by how money hungry they are, probably isn't going to happen. I don't understand why they're selling us the same map 3 times. That strikes me as bad business right there. Well, actually, correct me. It's actually really good business on their part, because they're going to be making money off the same map. Will I still buy it? Of course I'm still going to buy it. I did love Dome, but I think it's ridiculous that they're selling us the same map 3 times in a row, and I don't know why they think it's okay. I guess they think it's okay because there's people like me that'll still buy it anyway. I'm gonna buy it so that I can show you guys, bring content to you guys. As you see, my first death, I was 9-0 in the gameplay, and I just forgot to check right. It was just a brain malfunction on my part, and it resulted in my first death. Wasn't too bad though. I did come back and get some payback in the gameplay, but I just don't know how I feel about this. I've finally gotten over the fact that Dome has returned to Strike Zone, which I can easily get over now that I think about it, because if you do think about it, it doesn't happen often, but when the KEM strike comes, it is a completely new map. So it's like Dome only when it starts, but to bring back Dome again, Third time, basically, I don't know how I feel about it. Obviously, you can't bring back Treyarch maps. They could, but highly, highly unlikely. But I don't understand why they don't bring back some Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1 maps, COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, Modern Warfare 2 Scrapyard, I am super excited for that to be returning. Probably one of my favorite maps in Modern Warfare 2. And the reason I'm excited, the sole reason I'm excited for Dome coming back, I did just go on a rant about how it's ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. But there are pros and cons to this. The con is that Infinity Ward is taking your money. But the pro is, with Infinity Ward and Scrapyard, and I'm sure there are going to be other maps in this DLC, because there's always more than 2 maps in the DLC. But with Infinity Ward bringing back Scrapyard and Dome, that's 2 really good maps that we know work with the game. We don't know if they're going to work with the health. They most likely will. But more importantly, they are smaller maps. Now, this is really good for current gen. I don't know how it's going to work out on next gen, because the rumor is that it's going to be 9v9 standard on next gen. So I can't really imagine playing a ground war as a standard game in Dome and Scrapyard. But for current gen, I think this is a really good thing. It's going to allow for smaller maps. Hopefully, this means spawns are better, because, in my opinion, spawns on both of these games that the maps come from, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, are better than spawns and ghosts. So hopefully they can do something about the spawns on these maps. And you never know, the rest of the maps could be really small, and we could end up with an entire playlist that's just small maps. I think that would be really cool, and I think that if Dome and Scrapyard come back, along with a few other game favorites from past Call of Duties, and a few new ones that are smaller maps, I think that the MLG scene can be salvaged, because if you have these bigger maps, then it's just going to be boring to watch. It's boring enough to play, especially Domination. Domination is so slowed down now, it's boring to play, and if it's boring to play, it's going to be boring to watch. So if you have these smaller maps, like Dome and Scrapyard coming back, all that's going to do is rejuvenate the competitive scene. So I'm not 100% mad about them reusing Dome. I am a little bit happy. I just don't know why they're selling it to us 3 times now. This is their 3rd time selling it to us. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. In the gameplay, we win pretty handily. I go on, you can see my KD, top right corner. This strategy of playing more cautious definitely works. I just had my 2nd death in the gameplay, and we already have 170 points about in Domination. So if you're just getting your 2nd death at that point in the game, obviously doing something right. So work on playing cautiously. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Will the smaller maps help competitive? Is it a good idea to bring back Dome again? What maps do you want to see brought back from any Call of Duty? Obviously, it needs to be Infinity Ward. Interact with me, guys. I need some interaction from you. Let me know in the comments below. I can fine-tune this channel to what you guys want, but you gotta talk with me. You gotta interact with me. And if you're commenting, if you're liking the video, if you're subscribing, then it's really, really good for me, and it allows me to fine-tune my content to what I know you guys like, as you see me get a knife on an unsuspecting ladder climber. But anyway, guys, if you like the video, please like the video. If you really like the video, please favorite the video. And if you want more content, as always, subscribe. Please leave your opinions, your thoughts, your comments, concerns in the comment section below. And until next video, guys, I will see you later. I'm going to try to put out a video every day, grow my subscriber base, and hopefully, crossing my fingers soon, we can get to live streaming with you guys and doing some plays with subs. So, until next time, guys, peace out. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.